Welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive into how automation is really starting to change professional video production.
Yeah, and we're looking at it through the lens of one specific piece of gear.
The Datavideo PTC-285TW, it's a 4K tracking PTZ camera.
But it's more than just a camera, it's almost like buying an entire robotic crew in a single box.
Exactly. So our mission here is to understand how this one device fuses high-end video specs with, well, sophisticated AI and a super streamlined setup.
It's a perfect case study for how automation is moving into conference rooms, lecture halls, even smaller live events.
And the price point is just over $3,000. For that, you're getting the camera, an AI operator, and a cable management solution all at once. So let's start under the hood.
The thing that's really fascinating to me is the simultaneous output. You're not forced to choose between formats.
Tell us about that. You get the 4K signal.
Right, you get full UHD 4K at 60p over both HDMI and IP, but at the exact same time, you can get a 1080p feed from the 3G-SDI output.
And if you've ever wrestled with video distribution, you know how crucial that is.
Oh, absolutely.
It means you can record a 4K master file while also sending that 1080p signal to, say, an older switcher or a confidence monitor.
Without needing a separate, expensive distribution box, it's all built in. And that whole idea of simplification, it extends right to the installation.
The cabling.
The cabling. This camera supports power over Ethernet or PoE.
So that's just one cable for everything.
One single Cat6 cable. It runs power, control signals, and the video feed.
Which is huge if you're setting up a remote studio or a classroom. You don't have to hire an electrician to install a new power outlet.
And then there's HDBaseT support, which is all about distance.
Right. HDBaseT lets you push that 4K signal hundreds of feet over that same network cable, which you just can't do with standard HDMI.
Exactly.
And what about the optics? It's got some serious reach.
It does. A 12x optical zoom, which you can push to 16x digitally. And the field of view is a nice wide 80 degrees, so it can cover a whole stage.
Plus, it seems built for those sometimes dimly lit lecture halls.
Yeah, the advanced 3D noise reduction is key there. The source says it can get a clean image down to just 0.5 lux, so you won't get that grainy, unusable footage.
Okay, but the real breakthrough has to be the intelligence layer, the auto-tracking.
This is the magic. The algorithm lets you designate a single person to track.
Wait, okay, so how robust is that, really? What happens if someone walks directly in front of the speaker, or there's a reflection on a monitor behind them?
That's the whole point. The algorithm is specifically tuned to ignore those things. It locks onto your designated subject and just stays with them. It's meant to replace a human operator who might, get distracted.
And it's not just who it tracks, but how it tracks. The source mentions an integrated PID algorithm. What does that mean for the movement?
Think of it like a really smart cruise control for your camera. It's constantly calculating how fast your subject is moving, and it automatically adjusts the pan, tilt, and zoom speeds to match. It anticipates the movement.
So you don't get those jerky starts and stops you see with cheaper automated cameras.
Exactly. The movement is smooth, it's professional, and it matches the subject's pace perfectly.
And you have a huge range to work with. 300 degrees of pan, 145 of tilt, and up to 255 presets you can call up instantly.
So to sort of synthesize the value here, you're getting high-resolution, intelligent, and smooth movement, and a dramatically simpler installation. It's all there.
But there's one more piece that I think fundamentally changes the operator's job. The built-in streaming.
Right. It supports standard protocols like RTSP and RTMPS, and it can multi-stream.
Meaning it can stream directly to two different platforms, say YouTube and Facebook.
And also to Datavideo's DV Cloud service, all at the same time, right from the camera itself. No external encoder needed.
Which brings us to a final thought for you to think about. When the camera itself can handle complex multi-platform distribution, a job that used to require a whole rack of external gear, how does that change the role of the traditional video operator? What does their workflow even look like when the hardware gets this smart?